retouch is on. Retouch off, retouch on. Hi. How y'all doing? I know it's been a month of Sundays. It's been a month of Sundays. But I'm here. I'm eating my soup. I'm in bed. I'm recovering from life. How y'all doing? Oh my gosh. Do I have to get a spoon? Ooh. How y'all doing? It's been a minute. I wanted to come on here because I I got no reason as to why I haven't been on here. Um, Other than just dealing with life. Dealing with life. Well, we are life. Huh? We are life. It's not separate from us. Huh? But yeah. Let me get this soup. I don't have a spoon, so we're gonna have to make it work. I wanna go in the kitchen. Uh-oh. I don't feel like it. It's really not the best thing to eat in bed unless you have like a tray, in my opinion. Because mm, mm, mm. This soup is so good. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Okay. Why am I here? First of all, to say hi. They should have gave me more broth, but that's okay. They gave me more chicken. I can't complain. They probably thought I wanted more chicken than I wanted broth. But really, I wanted more broth than chicken. I didn't ask for extra chicken, but they gave it to me. Sometimes people give you extra, and that's fine. You didn't even ask for extra chicken. I'm grateful for it. It would have been nice to have extra broth on today. But anyway, I got a lot on my mind. I got a lot on my mind. And I'm going to share with you guys some of it. Okay? Some of it. Some of it. How you doing? How y'all doing? So number one is hot. Where I am, it's a blazing heat. The type of heat that purifies. Okay? So I have been adjusting to that. All right? I'll turn this up a little bit because I don't want it in the 60s. So I've been adjusting to it. And my body has been recalibrating since I've been here. Another thing too. Hey, Straggler, how you doing? Make sure my ring is in my. Make sure my belly ring is in my belly because sometimes it falls out. Don't even ask me why. Anyway, how are you? How are you? I have been on a break, if you will, from just different things. Okay? And I could almost call it like a clarity break. You know, I don't drink. Hey, beautiful. What's that, Alex? Hey, Alex. I don't drink. I've never been a drinker. Okay, this is not to say that I'm against drinking because I'm not. And you know how I feel about cannabis. I'm about that life, but I'm on break. Oh, you getting ready to go live? Okay, awesome, awesome. Maybe I should join your live. That'd be awesome. I want to tell you it's okay to take a break from things. I want to tell you that you need to be listening to your body. Yeah, you may have to start. Oh, I can end early. So clearly, I'm about that life. This is my girlfriend's designs. Let me see what I got on. Let me see. So, anyway, hey boo, hey Jay Money. I got so much on my mind, you guys. I don't even know where to start. I want to start with listening to your body. That's important. Okay. All things in moderation. When your body tells you it done had too much of something, please listen. A lot of people out here indiscriminately doing things out of habit. I've been one of those people too. I'm a human being just like you, right? I know stress just like you. And I had found that I had just started doing things because I was stressed. And I had to go back to the root of the stress. A lot of people smoke weed, but they don't go to the root of the stress because nobody wants to talk about these things. Now, again, I told you I'm pro cannabis, but there needs to be an awareness in everything that you do so that you are present and mindful. Osho says even allowing the smoke to be a meditation to you, should you decide to smoke, to be present with it. In my case, cannabis was introduced to me, about 10 years ago. And I'm glad it was, because really it is a healer and it is a teacher and it will tell you about yourself. It'll tell you about yourself. But it's up to you to get the message. Now, I noticed that I've been smoking more and more and more and more, and I started to get sick. Listen, I'm telling this story on this live so that it helps somebody. I tell my stories so that they can help somebody. I'm not telling these stories because, they make me look good. Why they give me extra chicken? But I'm gonna eat the chicken though. It's really good. But I need a fork or a spoon. I'm a savage. So, I don't know if you've heard of CHS. It's controversial. Don't ask me what it stands for because, listen, not today. But basically, it's when your body, allegedly, has had an overabundance. What you say, tell the stories. Definitely somebody listening. Right. And it's somebody listening that maybe is not listening from a place of judgment, but they're actually listening because they might be experiencing the same thing. So I noticed that these past few Sundays, I've been sick. Yeah, I've been feeling nauseous. And I say, where did this come from? And so I really had to deduce what was going on in my life, what changed. And when I got down to it, it was the cannabis. It was the cannabis. And the cannabis said, boo, it's time for a break. Now, mind you, I've had many tolerance breaks. Taking a break is taking a break is taking a break. Okay? But this break, it hit different. And the reason why it hit different is because my body said it's time for a break in a way that my body had never said it was time for a break before. My body said it was time for a break because I got nauseous. Oh, let me tell you what happened to me. Let me tell you what happened to me so that you understand. Okay? Started to feel nauseous and my stomach was feeling some kind of way. And I'm not talking about if you eat an edible or something like that and you end up eating like a huge dosage. I'm not talking about that type of irritation. I'm talking about the constant build up of THC in your system. Yeah. Why am I being so transparent? Because I don't give a damn. Because number one, I don't give a damn. Okay? Because when it comes to helping somebody, that's what I'm here for. Because I don't want you to suffer by yourself. I don't want you to suffer by yourself. Because that's inhumane to me. You understand where I'm coming from? And these are things that people don't normally talk about. Now I'm gonna take my leg and I'm I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Baby, don't mind. But still. So what I'm saying is know when to leave something alone. There is something called CHS. Just pay attention. Know that all things in moderation. And if you find yourself overdoing something, then ask yourself why. So, the remedy is a break. And even in the break, your body has to reset itself. Your endocannabinoid system has to reset itself. You see. Now, the funny part about CHS is people who get nauseous, they turn to the cannabis for assistance because the cannabis, of course we know, is known to help with nausea. And it does. Until you had too much. Until your body's like, what? So, until your body is in overabundance of it. And nobody talks about it because, number one, cannabis still has a stigma, and it's 2025. It still has a stigma, and it's 2025. So nobody can talk about these things sometimes so freely and talk about their experiences. Number two, well, you have people who are like, well, it can do no harm. No, anything can do harm to you. Even water, even air, an overabundance of anything is too much. That's what I'm trying to tell you today. This is wisdom. This is wisdom we don't hear. And this is wisdom we don't know. But when your body tell you, you're gonna learn today. And so that's where I've been learning that wisdom. Now, for myself, I got to the root of why I was doing so much cannabis. And it was my job. So guess what? Guess what's going? The job. Remove the source of stress. Don't cover it up. If you can remove the source of stress, now listen. Now listen to what I'm saying now. Don't be silly. Okay? I'm saying if you're in a toxic relationship and it's causing you to overdrink and overdo this and overdo that, leave that person alone. I'm saying if you are in a stressful job and it's causing you to over smoke and you smoking more than what you would normally want to smoke, leave that job alone. I'm saying if you have a root you got to get to the root of why you're doing what you're doing. Don't mindlessly do anything. Be present in all that you do. Be present in all that you do. Make it a meditation. Listen to what I'm telling you today. Ain't nobody telling you this on the internet right now. Do you hear what I'm saying? What they're doing is ask ChatGPT the difference between I don't know, I can't even think of something frivolous because I'm not about that life. I'm about substance and sustenance and giving you something that you can chew on all week. Asking AI things like, what did somebody say the other day? I don't know. I don't even know. but it was so basic. The point is asking AI anything like, oh, AI, could you explain to me the difference between um, uh, black and white, for example, and AI repeats things to you. People making whole videos about this. This is what AI said. But this is nothing. You ask AI that, AI will confirm. It is nothing. Asking AI certain things that are just basic, trivial things, it's like reading from a dictionary. Like, okay, and what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? It has a lot to do with it. Because during this time of recovery, I've been having a lot of conversations with AI about certain things. One of the things has been CHS and really what it's all about. We're still understanding things. We don't know everything about CHS, and if it's even, why? Why? And it doesn't affect everyone. People think that they can just, I guess, I don't know, go overboard and be okay. And you might be one of the lucky people that do that. That's fine. But what I'm saying is sometimes you got to get down to the root of the matter. Okay? If you're smoking because you're stressed out, fix the stress. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you today. Fix that. Okay? All right. There's so much else to cover, but I only have so much energy. And you got to have patience to hear these stories and to hear this wisdom and to hear this oracle, because honey, the oracle speaks. Now, if you got time, I got time. There's a lot going on in this world. People have lost their identities. Matter of fact, people have no identities. The only identity that people have is the one that was given to them by media, by social media. The only identity that people have is the one that they've coveted from celebrities. The only identity that people have is the one that's trending. That's the world that we live in. That's the world that we live in. And since I've been on this break, again, this clarity break, a lot of things are revealing themselves. Especially. People do what's popular. People don't have a sense of self. Whatever we see on social media is what we end up becoming. That's why I know the boots on the ground routine. You understand? So what I'm trying to tell you is how we are being affected in ways that we don't even realize. Whatever you do, whatever you watch, whatever you absorb it in consciousness. Listen to what I'm telling you. Do you hear what I'm saying? Be awake. You can have fun, but be awake. You can enjoy, but be awake. Know how to distinguish the illusion from reality. Do you hear what I'm saying today? This is conversation that is beyond. This is not conversation that you having on the internet right now. What you having on the internet is, hey, I talked to AI and I asked them the difference between black and white, and people reading that to you as if that is some sort of revelation. It's not. The revelation is, really, you are not separate from the technology. That's the revelation that we have yet to come into. You understand what I'm saying? Everything you put out, you get back. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. This is not the type of conversation that people are automatically drawn to, because it's not fluff, and it's hard to explain some of these things, because some of these ways I've been feeling, they're beyond words. They're beyond words. What I'm trying to say is we're lost. Do we understand that? Hey, boo. Hey, no ego. How you doing? We're lost. And we're becoming more lost as the days go by. Hey, Anthony. How you doing, boo? We're becoming more lost as the days go by. No, I'm not speaking doom or gloom. No, I'm saying that the people are becoming absorbed in the system to the point where they are becoming the system and don't even realize it. That there is no separation. How about people worried about AI not realizing they're the ones that are programming it? What you put out, you get back. Yeah? Once you realize this, you step into your power. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Look. I'm telling you what I done found out just by having moments of clarity. Now, mind you, I already knew that what you put out, you get back. But in the years to come, as the AI technology deepens, that fact will deepen, and people will have to come to their senses because they will begin to see the mirror that the AI will reflect back to them. The AI is going to reflect you back to you. It already is. It already is. People don't realize that. But the question is, who are ya? Who are you? Every spiritual journey starts with the question, who am I? Am I boots on the ground? Am I Beyonce Carter tour? Am I the P. Diddy case? Now here's a paradox. We're all of those things and then some, because there is no separation. It's time to go into the nothingness. It's time to go into the deep. You see me stuttering? That means I mean that. It's time to go within. I am the oracle who speaks. Yes, I am. And you are that too. But you must find your voice. And how do you find that? In stillness. The revelation is we have to come back to ourselves. What you say? You going to monitor while doing? Yes, be present. Be present. Be there. Don't leave the building. Never let the watcher of the house leave the building. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Whatever you do, be the watcher of the house. Whatever you watch, whatever you allow to come past your ear gates and your eye gates, whatever you allow to come into your temple, be there with it. Be a witness to it. Be present. Don't go to sleep at the gates. Hear what I'm saying. These are spiritual messages for spiritual ears. Let those who understand, let them understand. If you don't understand it, listen. Pray on it. Come back to it. Wait a little while. You hear what I'm saying? I've learned over and 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 over again that there is nothing outside of you. That all things are within, including the cannabis. I have learned over and over again in my season of enjoying plant medicine that I am the medicine. So let me tell you about this dream I had. One of the first dreams I had, actually was the first dream I had on this particular cannabis break, was me floating at nights, okay? And there were other people who were sitting down, and they were all smoking. I told you I'm pro-cannabis, okay? And I was floating, and smoke came out of my mouth, but it was a different type of smoke. The smoke that came out of my mouth was a sacred geometrical, am I saying that right? Geometrical pattern. And it was the flower of life. The smoke is within. I done got hot talking to y'all. Oh, no wonder. Let me turn this. I put the AC on, but how about I turned it up to 75? The smoke is within. We can enjoy the smoke, but we need to realize that we're not separate from it. I'm not talking about people who are, on chemotherapy, for example. I'm talking about being aware of what you're doing. I'm not talking about demonizing the plant, because the plant is perfect. The plant didn't do anything to anybody. It's the people that need to be balanced out. And again, the plant is the teacher to tell you that. Do you hear what I'm saying? So the question is, what has the plant taught you? I'm going to just sit back and let that sit. Now, will I pick up cannabis again? Yeah. When? I have no idea. Honey, I have no idea. When the time is right. Right now, it ain't. And why? Because my body had too much THC. And again, if you're just now joining us, it's because I was doing too much. Why? Because my job is stressful. So I'm sharing this with you because you might be in that same place. This is nothing to be ashamed of. This is nothing to be embarrassed about. You are not less than. And you are not more holy if you don't smoke. You hear what I'm saying? Because everyone has something that sometimes can consume them. Even if it was heartbreak. Oh, mercy me. Even if it's heartbreak. Even if it's getting over that love that hurt you. That could consume you. You see? We are allowed to have these experiences in this classroom of life so that we can learn and so we can grow and so we can share. Not demonize, not ostracize, but grow in love. So many things have come up during this moment of clarity that I never had come up before, including creating healing spaces for people who want to take breaks, and also healing spaces for people to teach them the wisdom of the plant so that they are present with it. And that's something that doesn't exist yet in this world. Because this world is either like, either we're going to demonize it and say you're wicked, or either we just going all in, period. But the sage, baby, the sage, the oracle, walks the middle path. So that's why I have on my shirt. Well, that's not why I have on my shirt, but again, I'm pro-cannabis. I'm also pro get your shit together. I'm also pro understand why you do what you do. I'm also, it's okay to just want to kick your shoes off and have a glass of wine if that's what you want. Because you just want it. I'm that lady too. So what I'm saying is, love yourself. I know for a lot of you, even for myself, this message might feel like it's all over the place. Yes, this message feels like it's all over the place. And maybe it is. But do I care? No, because it's more important that you pick up whatever nuggets of wisdom you can. Okay? And just be grateful that somebody is in front of you telling you about the shit that they went through. Because maybe you find it relatable enough. Now, do we have any questions? While I take a moment. Do I have an oracle card deck coming out? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Was it established during deep times of meditation? Yes, it was. And is it powerful? Oh, baby, yes, it is. Oh, baby, yes, it is. I love you all. I value you. I appreciate you. I know that this is such a random message. Am I doing a reading? Yeah. We want to pick from my oracle deck? Let's do that. I said it, didn't I? Now, I'm going to pick from my oracle deck. Okay. This is my new deck. I'm going to pick a card. Okay. But the way we're going to do it this time is, Anthony, because you were the one who asked, you go ahead and pick a number. Actually, there's 3 people in here. Go ahead and post a number in the chat. The first person to post a number in the chat, that's the number that we're going to use. Okay. My oracle deck is based upon several different variables. First of all, the energy of the owl is there. Second of all, the energy of numerology is there. Okay. So go ahead and post a number in the chat. And then I'll go ahead and I'll pick a card. Number 7. Okay, Anthony. Okay, and it's 7-11. So what we're doing right now is going to my oracle deck. This will be available soon. Right? This will be available soon. But for right now, it's in my hands, and I'm going to share with you what the message says. All right. So we're in oracle deck number 7. There's 33 cards in my oracle deck. It's funny, I asked you to pick a number and I never told you how many cards. All right, here we go. Number 7. And look, 7 likes. How about that? Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. I know that this message is not one of those messages that you normally hear. Because ain't nobody talking about shit. How about that? Okay. Number 7. Number 7 is the mother owl. Ooh, the mother owl. I don't know if you can see this picture, but actually I'm not going to show you the picture just yet because I don't want to do too much, but I will describe it to you. Actually, no, I'm going to show it to you. So this is the picture. I don't know if you can see it. Mother owl. Okay. And here's the message. You are not confused. You are creating. The mother owl is calling you to trust the intuition that she placed inside of you. The alarm, the knowing, the tug is not confusion, it's creation. What you feel stirring within is real. You are pregnant with purpose. The ancestors say, that which you have within you, you will surely give birth to. Prepare yourself to receive the vision that has already been promised to you. Do not wait for external confirmation. You are the sign. You are the vessel. You are the vision in motion. Now, my oracle cards come with rituals and meditations because I'm not playing with people. Here's the ritual. Oh, I had to stop. You know how something just slap you up real quick? Here's the ritual. Place your hands on your womb or lower belly, even if you are not physically pregnant. Now, I understand I have beautiful men in here. Do you understand when I say pregnant, you don't have to have a womb? All right. Even if you're not physically pregnant, speak out loud. I trust what is growing inside of me. I will nurture the vision until it is ready to be born. I honor divine timing. Light a candle and place it before a bowl of water, Watch the reflection. Light a candle and place it before a bowl of water. Watch the reflection. Dance. The vision is alive. Here's the meditation. See yourself walking slowly through a moonlit field. You are not seeking, you are carrying. You're not looking for anything. Everything is within. You're already complete. You are the medicine. There's nothing outside of you. All things are within. The owl flies beside you. The wisdom that is cloaked. Things that you can't see. You don't think that you know. You already have that wisdom within you. It's not missing. The wind whispers your name. Your belly glows. The voice says it is time. This card is about giving birth. This card is about being in a place of stillness and expectancy. This card is about having wisdom all around you and within you because, like I said, nothing is separate. Oh, that was a deep message in itself. Anybody else? Anybody else want to pick a number? Anthony, what you think about that message? I gotta stretch. That's one of those messages I have to stretch afterwards. Pick another number. Pick another number. Now, mind you, this is not a game. These messages were channeled. This is channeled wisdom. Channeled wisdom. And there's 33 cards. And our first message is expectancy, preparing to give birth, knowing that our dreams, that the things that we've been thinking about and wanting to happen so much for ourselves, knowing that they're already within us and we're about to give birth to them. That's what that message is about. It's about not giving up on your dreams. It's about not giving up on your vision. It's about knowing that all things happen in divine timing and that you're already pregnant, even if it's metaphorical, with it, that you are complete. I'm going to pick another card because I guess I can. And I'm going to go with the number 4 because we have 4 people in the chat. Let's see what it says. Now, the way that my deck is broken up, there's different energies and wisdom from different, wisdom from different energies. The wisdom of the owl, the energy of the moon, etc., etc. Oh, now there's 3 people in the chat, so we'll do that. All right, card number 3. Okay. Sacred Sister Moon. Okay. You are safe here. You belong here. You are in the circle. You are the circle. You are the circle. Let's just think about that. Something I always talk about. Something I just talked about earlier in this conversation, coming from nothingness. Think about the circle. It appears empty, doesn't it? It's in the emptiness that the infinite possibilities exist. Okay. I know what I'm saying is beyond. But I don't care. Catch up. Here we go. Full message from the ancestors. This is a message to return to love, to allow yourself to be held in sacred space. Okay. By people who see your soul. You are embraced beyond your skin suit. Beyond. And this needs to be discussed. We always talk about things like this on my channel. Like, really, we are beyond our skin suits. And what I mean by that is, although I am coming to you in the presence of a black woman, a melanated woman, I'm beyond that. That's not just it. You're beyond who you are. You're a spiritual being. You're not a religion. You're not an ethnicity. You're not a gender. You're not a role. These are all little categories. But that is not the essence of who you are. Who you are is the nothingness. All these things are nice. But don't base your whole world, your whole life, you are life, on these identifications. Don't get caught up in your skin suit in the first place. This is a powerful message. And I'm not just saying that because I'm sitting here. I'm saying it because I'm listening too. Because we're in the same boat. We the same. All right. You are supported by the full love of the universe. This is what people need to know today. I'm tired of people complaining about how this and this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that. You need to know that you're supported today. Not everybody is racist today. Didn't you know that? Tired of people talking about slavery. Tired of people talking about tomfoolery. I'm tired of it. Put something new in your mouth. Now, that could be suggestive. Put something new in your mouth. Got it? This is the time to step out of fear of being seen, loved, heard, understood, and valued. Okay? You deserve this. You know, I talked about, just before I got on here, I made a social media post saying that social media is not social. There is nothing social about social media. This is a time for real connections. You need to get out there. You need to reach somebody. A human being. That's why I'm saying earlier, the people have lost their minds. The people have lost their minds because they are all consumed with social media. Ain't nothing really social about it. The people are lonely. People are lonely, and there's so many people on this planet, they just open their door and go outside, but they don't know how to connect. How you going to connect to anybody? You ain't connected to yourself. And the reason why you're not connected to yourself is because the man of the house is missing. And I'm not talking about a physical man. I'm talking about in your body. I'm talking about the guard is missing from the gate. Where is the guard at the gate? Where are you? Who are you? Mercy me. I feel like it's Sunday. I feel like it's Sunday and we having church. Is anybody getting this message? You know? Come on now. You deserve deserve this. You deserve connection with real people, is what the cards say. Not only to receive, but to give. You have some, no, you got something to give. You deserve connection with other people, and you have something to give. You can receive and you can give. You have value. You have value. We live in a world, I've talked about this before, it's like, what? Where people are like, you don't have value. If a woman loses her value, a man doesn't have value. Bullshit. You got to earn your right to be loved. Stop listening to these people online. Stop listening to these people. Don't even listen to me. Listen to your own intuition. All right now. All right now. What else did the cards say? Cards take up. The circle is calling. Step in. You want people in your life that love you. Start by loving yourself. You will attract that love. All right. The ritual. Remember I said my cards, my oracle deck has rituals and meditations. There's a big difference here. Most oracle decks, they ain't coming with rituals or meditations. Why? Because they leave you open with nothing. You got nothing. You got nothing to practice for the next 30 days. You're just looking crazy with a message. All right, let me continue. Under the waxing moon. You don't know what the waxing moon is? You need a review of the waxing moon? I always need a review of everything. Just Google that, okay? Under the wax, and it's okay to not know. I don't know everything. Under the waxing moon, gather, okay, in a circle of people, with people. If alone, set the intention to connect with your soul, circle, and spirit. Set the intention. The intention to connect. See yourselves connecting with like beings, light beings, like you. See yourself connecting with them. Let it be so. Bring something to offer. A word, a blessing, an object, or a prayer. And say out loud, I am held, I am safe, I am loved, I give with joy, I receive with grace. Okay. Hold the space for tears, laughter, planning, or silence. All is sacred. All right. Meditation. Visualize yourself walking toward a glowing circle of people who are radiating love and acceptance. This is important because people, the reason why they're so lonely, one of the reasons why is because they don't feel accepted. Because people are too busy judging. Because that's the world we live in. Well, this is a judgment-free zone. All right. Picture yourself joining a circle of people who love you, who accept you the way that you are. I gotta tell you this today. No matter where you are, because that message slapped me in the back of my eyeballs. Wherever you are, know that you are loved and know that you are accepted and know that you have value. Know that you have value. Know that you matter. You matter because you're here. You matter because you're here, because you're breathing, because you're alive. There is nothing that could be added to you, or nothing that could be taken away from you. You are already complete. You are the medicine. You are the medicine. What else? Picture yourself in this circle of people who love you. Picture them embracing you. Know that you are safe and know that you are loved. Know that you belong. This is the circle. Let this be the circle. Let this be the circle that you gather to. May you know now in this holy circle that you belong here. You have value here. You matter here. Whether you smoke cannabis, whether you don't smoke cannabis, whether you drink, whether you don't drink, whether you be black, whether you be white, whether you be man, whether you be woman, whatever you are, you belong in this circle because this is a circle of love, a sacred circle, a sacred circle that I'm creating right now to be present with you, because what's lacking right now is presence. Hear what I'm telling you today. See what I'm offering you today. The invitation to be in a sacred circle and know that you are accepted here. Let that be your medicine. Woo. Okay. First, the cards told us that we were pregnant with vision and we will give birth to our dreams and to our goals, and don't give up on the vision. You've been working night and day, day and night for your vision to come to pass. You are about to give birth. Hold on to the vision that the ancestors, that God has given you. If you are religious, I don't care. You can be a Christian, you can be an atheist. I don't care. You're welcome here. Because why? Because we live in a world where people are constantly dividing people. But all are welcome here. Let that be enough. Second message, the circle. All are welcome here. Do we want to pick one more card? I think we do. Usually I pick 3. So, I'm going to let you guys pick the last card. Go ahead and put a number in the chat from 1 to 33. And I'll wait. I'll wait. If you take too long, I'll go ahead and I'll pick a number myself. Don't be shy now. Don't be shy. Okay, I guess I'm going to go with number 4 because I don't see anybody putting any numbers in the chat. I don't know if y'all went to sleep or if y'all just like when I pick numbers. What'd you say, Anthony? Somebody pick it! Anthony, are they asleep? Anthony, what do you think about this message so far? Okay, we picked number 3, boo. And the message comes again. This is a sacred circle. Sacred circle. Okay. A sacred circle. You're here. Find a sacred circle. You're in a sacred circle. Here we are. Okay. Connecting with real people. That's important. Stepping outside of social media and into the real world. I'm going to go with number 4. Okay? Because we picked number 3. I'm going to go with number 4. Oh. Okay. We're in the energy of the moon still. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Card number 4 is Forgiveness Moon. You are not what happened to you. You are the one who chose to heal. Full message from the ancestors. To forgive is to bury it. Put it in the grave. Leave it alone. To lay it to rest. It's not forgetting. It's honoring the pain of the past. It was real. Yeah, you felt it. But it no longer owns you. Okay? Forgiveness is not weakness, it is sovereignty. You are not what happened to you. You are the one who survived, who carried it. Oh, you carried it. And now, who sets it free? Who sets it down? Lay your burdens down. It's a burden to not forgive. This card is about forgiveness. Now we live in a day and age where people are like, oh, you don't have to forgive. No, you don't have to do anything. Oh, you gotta get ready. Okay, all right, Anthony. You gotta get ready to pick up a client. I'm super proud of you. Yay! Nice. Congratulations, Anthony. Have a beautiful day. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. Shout out to my mods, always. All right. So yeah, we live in a day and age now where people are like, oh, you don't have to forgive and you can do this. Yeah, you don't have to do anything but eat shit and die. Okay? Really? But how? Better. How much better would your life situation be if you let some shit go? If you let it go. Not to say that these people didn't do you wrong. Honey, they might have done you all the way wrong. But you still want to let it go. Stop carrying loads that you need not carry because the past is dead. These are only stories. You're living in the present moment. Again, the man of the house is missing. The guard is missing from the gate. This is a Sunday message. I don't care what y'all talking about. Listen, somebody getting it. Somebody gonna get it today. Okay. Unforgiveness leaves wounds wide open. You're wide open. You're still talking about how these people did you wrong 10 years ago. You're wide open. You're still carrying the energy. Why? That's why you're tired, looking crazy, getting sick. That's why you're getting sick. Come on now. Come to your senses. This is the moon healing. Choose peace. Choose peace. Peace is a choice. It's a choice. It's a choice. That's it. Forgiveness is a choice and peace is a choice. That's all it is a choice. Yes, no. It's a choice. Okay? Ritual. Choose wholeness, first of all. Choose peace, choose wholeness. When you choose unforgiveness, you're dividing yourself up. Your energy is somewhere else. And why? Why? Here we go. All I want you to do in this case, on the waning moon, okay, and if you don't know what the waning moon is, Google it. Google it. Write down who or what you are ready to forgive, especially yourself. Honey, the ultimate forgiveness starts with yourself. Forgiving yourself. Oh, can I get an amen? Amen. Forgiving yourself. That's number one. Again, on a waning moon, write down what or who you are ready to forgive, especially yourself. With full presence, with the man of the house there. Burn the paper safely. Watch the smoke rise and say out loud, I forgive, I am free, I forgive, I am whole. I release what I no longer carry. Stop carrying loads that you need not carry anymore. Stop carrying luggage that's too heavy for you right now. Stop carrying baggage. Baggage. Place your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your womb or your belly. Breathe deeply. Feel the shift. And there's a meditation in here. Okay. Imagine a wound over your heart. See the moonlight pouring into it. Watch it begin to close. Let Mother Nature heal you. Mother Nature is a healer. Mm. Watch it begin to close, not as a scar of pain, but as a seal of wisdom. What you learned from that pain, what you learned from that experience. Let that stay with you. If it brings value, let the toxins go. The ancestors surround you. You're a sovereign. All right. Now, I know this message was kind of crazy. And there's a lot to be said here. And by crazy, I mean different. Now, I can get up and turn on this light. Hold on a second. It got dark really fast. But anyway, I know this message was different. It was random. Like I said, it might even be crazy. But hey, I hope that you got something from it. I know I got something from it. Just being here and being transparent. You know, sometimes that's just more than enough. Having someone be transparent in front of you so that you realize that it's not just you, that you're not by yourself. Okay. Do we have any questions before I get out of here this evening and go heat up my soup and go find a spoon and rest? I am going to go out tonight. What you say? I used to be on every day. Hey, Alex. Yeah, I used to be on all the time until I said, you know what? There's a time and a season for everything. You know? I was just talking to the ancestors the other day. Just because I give you breast milk don't mean I want you to stay on my titty. You understand? So what I do is I remind you of the light that you have within so that you can shine bright. Alex, you know I'm crazy. My role as a light worker here on earth is to activate you so that you don't always have to see me. Because if you always have to see me, that's a problem. I'm going to need you to see yourself. Again, I'm going to need for the man of the house to be at home. I'm going to need for the guard to be at the gate. And that's what this channel is about. That's what this channel is about. There's a time and a season, you know. I might come on here and I might be here, boom, boom, boom. But no, that's not how the ancestors working right now. But baby, baby. However, they have me over here creating these spiritual tools like these oracle cards that you can use. And you can get wisdom from. And the oracle cards will be available soon. Now, I'm not telling you that because, these oracle cards going to solve all your problems. No, they're not. The problem is you got a problem in the first place. Huh? Instead of having problems, how about you have challenges? Because you can solve those, and problems you cannot. Who am I talking to? Okay? Mama B ain't gonna always be sitting in front of you every day. That's not what we're doing. I'm not creating dependency. I said you are God. That's what namaste means. I see the God within you. I say go out and be activated. Huh? I say you step into the nothingness that you are. I say anybody that is constantly pulling you in instead of sending you out. Think about that. I say anybody who says you need me in order to be you, that ain't what you want. Because what that will do is create a dependency. And I'm not here to help you create a dependency. Yeah, Alex, I be out here. First of all, I be out here fighting for my own life. I be out here fighting for my own life. I be out here making sure my mind is right. Come before you, no. But I can be found. The oracle can always be found. Remember that movie? What was that? The Matrix? Was the oracle there every day? She could be found when it's time for her to be found. I want to remind you that you are also the oracle. You just have to be reminded of that. And that's why I'm here. I am no different than you. I'm here to activate you. All right now. Now, I can tell you this much. I do have a webinar that I'll be doing soon, okay? I have some spiritual things that I'll be releasing soon. I have books out there that you know you can buy. And courses too. All right? Where I'm there. Having said that, I love you. And just because you don't see me on here every day does not mean I love you any less. Matter of fact, might mean I love you more. Because I want you to grow into yourself. I don't want you to be dependent on anything. Because remember, all things are within. You're not missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing. And also, too, from a practical standpoint, look at all my other lives. Look at all my other videos. Look at everything else that's out there. That'll keep you occupied from now until God knows when. If you must. But the message remains the same. I said namaste. That means I see the God within you. That means I'm here to activate you. So, but I did miss you all. I'm going to tell you that. I missed you. I miss you. I love you, you guys. I'm so grateful to have you. My subscribers, listen, honey, you didn't have to subscribe to this channel. You didn't have to be here. You didn't have to show up. You didn't have to give any love. You didn't have to do any of that. But you did. And I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. And I hope you know that. So, do we have any questions or anything? Alex, you're so beautiful. Thank you for your comment. Do we have any other comments or anything like that? Oh, man. I promise I won't eat you alive. I promise I won't eat you alive. I promise. I know sometimes the oracle can be strong. But hey, it's in love. I got to remind you that you are God. I got to remind you of that. Anybody that's not reminding you of that, think twice. Anybody that's teaching you to rely on them, think twice. No, boo-boo. Self-reliance is the key. And what I mean by that is knowing the God within. I'm not saying to separate yourself from sacred circles. Again, sacred circles are important. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Yet in this circle, I'm empowering you to go out and be the change agents. go out and be the change that you wish to see. To go out. To leave the nest. You need to leave the nest. Leave the nest. Again, I give you titty milk, but it don't mean I'm going to give you titty milk for the rest of your life. You understand that, don't you? Even though titty milk is real good. Y'all, you know I'm silly, and you know I love you. So, there's 5 people on here. What? Ain't nobody saying nothing. It's 6 people now. I'm getting ready to go. I mean, what y'all got to say? You got anything to say about this evening's message? Any comments, questions, or concerns? I got the bell on for you. Always good to hear. Oh, you're so sweet. Like Asmar. Is that Asmir? Is that one that people are whispering and stuff like that? What does that stand for? ASMR. I never looked it up that I remember. I'm glad that you have that bell on. You know what? And I don't take that. I don't take that mildly. Somebody turn a bell on, that means they want to be notified. That means something. It really does. And you know what? I have to say this. Thank you. Thank you for turning that bell on. Because, honey, I don't always show up. You so right. You don't miss this. You don't miss that. Because when I'm here, I'm all the way here. Great message. But I was listening. Oh, you was listening, J Money? Sometimes you just got to sit back and listen. You know what I'm saying? But I have a lot of things coming out for you guys. I have been diligently working behind the scenes. Let me tell you, for the last few years, I have put out so much content. And I'm not talking about on YouTube, even though that's one source. I'm talking about courses, meditation courses. I'm talking about books that are online. I'm just saying, if you're missing me, you need to go and get the wisdom that I done put out there already and study it and become it, practice it. Become it and practice it. I love you all. Don't I sound like somebody mama? I sound like somebody mama today. Doggone it. So, but anyway, I'm not going to keep you long. It's been 72 minutes, and I feel like that's more than enough time for today. So, again, what I have been doing is creating and being and healing and loving. There are more things to come. Just pay attention. You'll see. And also, glean from what is there, because there is so much value. There's value in this one conversation here that we're having. Do you know, I go back sometimes and I look at my videos and I say, I get something from them. And I was there. So, yeah. I love you guys. If you want to put that notification bell on, I think that's a wise thing to do, because I don't even know when I'm showing up here. But at least when you have the bell on, you'll be notified. So, all right. We're going to do a silent meditation. You know how we do. It's been a minute. We're going to do 3 minutes of silence. The way we do our silent meditation is very simple. We're just going to sit here and we're going to breathe. And we're going to do that for 3 minutes. So here we go. Hey Siri, set timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
It's so nice being here and seeing you all, J Money. Thank you. Okay, we're in our silent meditation. We're just going to sit and breathe. That's all we're doing is sitting and breathing. If you're in a place where you can sit and breathe, just sit and breathe. we're doing is sitting and breathing. Find your breath in your body. Is it in your stomach? We're just sitting and breathing. We're just sitting and breathing. Less than 1 minute left. Again, we're just sitting and breathing. Okay, now I heard what you said, and the ancestors are having me release material where you will be able to hear my voice in meditation form. It is here already. I will be sharing that with you. So pay attention to the community postings so that you can know what time it is. Okay? In the meantime, I love you all. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I love you long time. I love you long time. All right. Namaste to you. Until next time. What'd you say? Are you crying, Jay Money? You know how I am. You know I'm silly. You know this. But yeah, these meditations are coming. They're already here, you guys. I've been creating. Huh? And I'll be releasing it. The ancestors hear. The ancestors know. The ancestors say, yes, B. They need to hear your voice, B. Yes, B. Yes, yes. I know. So I've already recorded it years ago. And now it shall be released. Because you asked. And here it is. So, but it's not just my voice. It's my voice reminding you of your own voice. That's what I do. Again, namaste.